What are we doing tonight? Because you know we can't never sit still. That's Prentious and Money. Y'all could talk to them for a minute while I set up. I am we're about to listen to the video I've been wanting to review. Oh, wait a minute. What it is, you guys, it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Draw My Life Prison Wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice. Hoping to see justice before all face to black. Yes, hits your girl Cadillac. Anyways, so
Little Lack.
Lil Lack. So
What is princess?
so we're doing hair tonight. Money, let's turn this way so they can see. Last night, Money asked me at the last minute.
I asked you a couple days before, and then you planned something else.
No, to retwist her roots. So if you could see, I retwisted. I did this much yesterday. I was tired, and she kind of forced it on me. So I did these. I did all of that. Turn your head some. Wait, why is some in the... Oh, okay. So that's what's left, and that's what's left. So I just put... Money, you're getting out the view. I'm trying to show them. So I put these braids in there to secure them so that it could hold the coil. I was using this here, locking firm wax. I don't know. I just use whatever my client brings me. I got some rubber bands, elastics, let's call them that, so we could be sounding like, you know. I got some elastics so that we could secure the braid at the end. I don't know how long she gonna leave these braids in here.
No, not long at all.
Yeah, but you have to at least leave the front for a day.
I know.
Okay. And I got clips. So as I'm retwisting, we are going to review this video I was watching. What are you doing to Prentious hair?
Little individual braids.
She is not finna let you just do her hair like that. We tried that before, and she wasn't having it. Okay, so let me set up my tablet, guys, and we're gonna get to doing this hair while we listen to this video. Now, I don't know the title of it quite yet. We had another video. We were waiting on Marcello to call. He wanted to have a discussion, but because we were waiting, he didn't call. Isn't that ironic? But okay, so this was a discussion about how it was in response to a comment that Akon made about Black Americans. And it was an African woman that was giving us basically a synopsis on why some Africans feel certain ways towards African Americans. And who was that? Who did I just watch the other day? Oh, Smokey Robinson. He said he doesn't even want to be called an African American. He wants to just be an American. So maybe I could review that as a part, you know, a separate part. Okay, so let's see. I got to scroll and scroll. Y'all see my timeline, Mr. Willie D.
How is this going to work?
Smokey Robinson, here it is. When he said that he did not want to be. Let's listen to that.
You have said that you resent the idea of being called an African American, that
Yes.
you are a Black American.
Yes.
Explain.
I think that when they call black people who were born and raised for generations in this country, if you accept the handle of African American, that says that you don't accept being an American American.
Okay, I need you to turn to that away because I'm right-handed.
Detroit, who were born for generations, your family has been here.
I need something the princess could play with.
Built this country too.
Here.
Sweat and tears and all that, you know, fought in every war. Okay? So
We sure had to build this country.
here. So I don't want to be called African American.
She's so cute. Can y'all see her being so good? So what do y'all think about what? That was rude. That was
About what?
rude.
That?
What?
What
did y'all think about what Smokey Robinson said about not wanting to be an African American? How do you feel about that, Money? He wants to just be considered an American because of all that he and our ancestors contributed to this country.
Well,
It's a different take. Princess, and nobody got no discussion. Okay, so y'all
you
put.
doing it rough. That hurt.
I barely touched. Snatch my hand again, and you won't get this done. I'm barely touching your hair. I am not heavy-handed. They
Yes,
just
you
be
are. You're
acting.
ripping out my hair.
They act real tender-headed, like really
I'm not even
tender-headed.
tender-headed, but you rough.
You got to be because I'm barely touching your head.
You wasn't.
Okay. So now that we've watched that, there's another video, if I can find it. This one's longer, so we're just going to listen to this as I'm twisting her hair.
Princess.
What's she doing?
She trying to stand on that.
Cornelius. Jordan the chosen one.
Alea. How can you stand
Oh,
on that?
here it is. Okay.
Look at her.
That's going to bust through while she's standing on that thing. Okay, so here it is. It says, why Africans think Black Americans are lazy and other lies we've been told about you. Lies about Black people. So not only do we have other ethnicities and communities and cultures that don't like us, basically our own roots, where we come from, sometimes have. Princess, I'm gonna need you to stop there. Okay, so let's listen. Listen.
A while back, Akon said this.
We a little different when it comes to stage presence. Now in America, oh yeah, them niggas gonna be wobbling, pants hanging half down, bored as hell, half asleep because they high as hell.
Yeah.
But Africa, we wake up morning like, look at these.
Ooh, I'm not supposed to be chiming in because I'm supposed to be doing money hair, but I felt that was real offensive. Just to start out, he said that they be wobbling, have their pants hanging down, be high, and what else he said? Drunk. I don't do any of the such. So that's what I don't like, all those generalizations of all Africa. You can never paint everybody with the same brush. Like you literally, Mama.
Alea, girl.
Okay, so let's just let this play.
These kids from Uganda, and how they be, you know what I'm saying? Like these kids are performers, like, so for us it comes natural.
Immediately these remarks were published, everybody was up in arms asking him, how dare you? How
Where's the
dare
other
you
comb
come to our country,
Because you
build
just took
off
that
and
one.
become successful
I'm gonna
of
get
the
it back
love
if she
and the
just
support
stop.
of America and Americans and American music and
Yeah.
culture, and
You
then
gonna make me
turn
stop
back around
myself.
and say what? And say Black Americans are lazy as compared to Africans, they're not as aggressive, they're not taking advantage of every opportunity that they get. Well, I want to give you sort of an
Yeah.
Is she breaking that?
of
Yeah.
how Africans
Money,
sort of
just don't
see
try to do
Black
a hair wop.
Americans, and consume this with caution because the only place we get to see Black Americans is in movies.
Y'all seeing all this chaotic
White people,
stuff.
Stop,
by
Mama.
white people.
Let it
Because
go.
unfortunately, for a long time, Black people did not have media, and
That
so
part.
the representation of Black Americans to Africans has always been skewed. Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. My name is Indiro Ganga. I'm back again for another chat. I hope that you're well. If you would like to get get to know me better, head over to my channel, Art
Stop, baby.
Odiro Gaga, where I make videos on diaspora relocation back to the continent, the highs, the lows, and what it takes to.
Now, you know there is this migration back to Africa that a lot of people are doing. Just trying to get, acquainted back to your roots. Like we're one of the only people, I really think the only people that have just been disconnected completely from where we come from. Language taken, culture taken away from us. And it's like, once you've taken that culture, we rebuilt our own new culture, right? But it's not necessarily from the roots. It's something that and they're even trying to take that culture that we rebuilt ourselves into. And that's what she was saying, that like Akon came here and got famous off of Black American culture, and then he comes and turns around and looks down on Black Americans, right? All right.
Move back to Africa if you're interested in retracing your roots and coming back to the motherland. Now today I want to address the controversial video of Akon because I feel like it's been talked a lot about, or in an American context.
You gonna make this harder because you trying to chase her.
Well, first of all, I do not support those statements. I think that different people, Africans have their own unique set of challenges, and also Black Americans have their own unique set of challenges. It's a double-edged sword. For example, while Black Americans are struggling in America, Africans are dying to come to America and try and make a living for themselves. And some of them that come there are able to build up for themselves. And so that is why when Black Americans are sort of struggling, Africans will be like, what are you talking about? That's the land of opportunities. If you can get a job, if you can then Africans cannot seem to understand what you're talking about, right? Because their problem is not your problem. Their problem is they're just looking for opportunities. It doesn't matter the nature of the opportunity, the quality of the opportunity. They will wash toilets, scrub bathrooms, work in care homes, deliver groceries, live in the Bronx, whatever it takes to make a dollar or to send back home and ensure that the family is comfortable and they can build something for themselves at the end of the day. Then Black Americans, you've been in this country for a long time, and I am just making assumptions here because I've never lived as a Black American. You came to a place where your identity is always being questioned by outsiders, by yourself. You're treated like the other, in terms of opportunities, in terms of pay, in terms of...
Now, I like that. She says she's never been a Black American, but she's just making an assumption. And her assumption is pretty right on point, what she's making, if y'all listen to her.
How you relate with government and law enforcement. And so this is a very unique set of challenges that an African who's coming to America cannot understand. And most of the time, if you cannot understand something, it's very difficult to sympathize with it. Now, when we were growing up, we watched a lot of movies. Guess how Black Americans were portrayed in movies? You're the lazy people, you were the crackheads, you were the drug dealers, you were the guys in baggy jeans riding children bicycles, you were the guys in leaders, you were the absentee dad, you were the drug addict married to a white woman who was trying to put the house in order, you were the guys that were perpetuating gun violence and...
Stop, Aaliyah,